your most radiant self, the version of yourself that goes beyond illusions and distractions and the ego. The most radiant version of yourself that is filled with vitality and awareness and presence and realization of what's going on in this moment. This perception of me through this device communicating with you on a grander scale, that I can reach so many people directly in this moment is a miracle. That life is filled with miracles. The perception of life is filled with wishes and prayers that emit in all directions. The light shines in the sky and the light is always shining somewhere. The sun is always in the air, in the sky, in the ether, in the presence, in the space. And so much space is directly affecting all that is in this moment. 99.9% of you is space. It's just the gravitational pull of the atoms that emit in all directions are creating such force and ability to hold you into place in this moment. And your consciousness, the consciousness that emits through all things, this consciousness is no different from the animals, from the plants, from the flowers, from the leaves. It's all directly within you, and your consciousness and awareness is presently in this moment. And when you begin to perceive beyond just who you are in this moment, you see yourself as the wind, you see yourself as the grass, as the trees, as the ocean, as the moon revolving around the earth. You see yourself beyond what others perceive you as. You see yourself as something more magnificent, more wonderful, more radiant than you've ever believed yourself to be. And then you start to grow and expand in your consciousness out of this body, out of this awareness. You start to rise beyond just seeing yourself. As I expand, my astral projection sees this body sitting in the grass here, sitting in this field here, sitting with the sun directly above me. I can rise above my body and see the trees in the distance. I can see the roads and the cars moving. I can begin to rise beyond that, see the birds and the trees. And I rise beyond that, I see the wind and the clouds moving. And as I move through this distance of perception, I see myself still sitting here. But I also see all the plants and animals growing around me and alive in this moment, affecting all other creatures and beings. And I see the little ants and the little frogs and all the little other creatures in the distance around me. And I rise beyond that to see the rivers flowing down into the sea, and the sea is being affected by all of the aspects of life. It's feeling what is poured into it, what we pour into it, how we affect it. So we have to be more conscious and aware of what we put into this earth and what we put into our bodies, because what we put into our bodies goes right back into the earth anyways. So the more we are radiant and compassionate for health and vitality, the more it emits on all levels of consciousness, all levels of perception. You start becoming something more radiant. You can make a wish on a dandelion. You can drink tea from a dandelion. Dandelions are very helpful and healing. Be something more radiant than yourself. Be somebody who is making a shift within your life to be somebody who can help all other beings. Because that's really what we're here to do. We're here to rise beyond this consciousness experience, this hologram, this Maya, this illusion, into something more radiant, where we can all realize we're all angels. We can all realize that we're all on this level of consciousness. There's no difference between you and me. We are both radiant, angelic, radiant rays of presence and awareness, or whatever you want to call it. We're beautiful at the base level, the core level of who we are, our soul, our heart, our will to live, our drive to be. Just see it here in this moment. Create that reality around you. When you create this reality, you start emitting in all directions your presence and your awareness, and something more radiant and beautiful and loving and compassionate than you've ever perceived before. I'm here directing this message to you in this moment to see life in a new way. I'm asking you to grow and expand in your awareness. I'm asking you to take an opportunity to believe something. Believe in a source. Believe in a sentient consciousness that makes up your being. Believe in your dreams. Believe in your childlike heart. Believe in your awareness. Believe that there's something more to life, and start perceiving it. Start opening up to it, and become greater than you've ever believed yourself to be. Become something that is more magnificent, more radiant, more loving and compassionate, and help everyone, all beings, rise up with you. It's not about walking on each other's backs to rise up. It's about bringing everyone up with you. I love you all. You're all beautiful. You're all worth my time. You're all worth my expression. I'm here for you. I'm opening up grandeur in myself so that I can be something that's more open towards sharing a message of love and compassion with you all. I pray that you all can be available to hear this message and open up into your own awareness. And I pray that unlimited love shines through your experience in this moment. The beauty and love of my soul is pouring into me. I now release myself into this moment so that I may receive these beautiful gifts from my soul. Namaste.